Hello and welcome, class. Today we are going to talk about Black History Month. So let's get into it. Black History Month was not always a month. It didn't even become an idea until 1915. It was in September of that year that Carter G. Woodson and Minister Jesse E. Moreland founded ASNLH in Chicago. Wait, Miss McGill, what do those letters stand for? Well, that would be the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History. Okay, and why did these two create this association? They wanted to research and promote achievements made by the Black Americans and their communities. That same year in Chicago, the association celebrated the 50th year anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation, and thousands of African Americans traveled to Chicago to see the exhibits on display. It was a 3-week celebration and housed in the Coliseum. The name changed and was eventually known as the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, ASALH. In 1926, the group sponsored a National Negro Week during the second week of February. They chose this week because it coordinated with President Lincoln's birthday and Frederick Douglass's birthday. The association encouraged schools and communities to hold celebrations and educational events. According to the ASALH website, the 1920s was the decade of the new Negro, a name given to the post-World War I generation because of its rising racial pride and consciousness. Black history clubs sprang up, teachers demanded materials to instruct their pupils, and progressive whites stepped in and endorsed the efforts. In the 1940s, there was an effort to get Black history into schools, even in the South, where teachers used Black history as a supplementary tool to American history, sometimes even against their administration's wishes. Woodson died in 1950 thinking National Negro Week would eventually fade away and wanted Black history taught throughout the year. By the 1960s, thanks in part to the Civil Rights Movement and a growing awareness of Black identity, Negro History Week has evolved into Black History Month on many college campuses. It was President Ford that officially recognized Black History Month in 1976. Since then, every president has endorsed Black History Month and the theme for the year. This year, the theme was Black Family Representation, Identity, and Diversity. Black History Month was created to focus attention on the contributions of African Americans to the United States. It honors all Black people from all periods of U.S. history, from the enslaved people first brought over from Africa in the early 17th century to African Americans living in the United States today. Since the first National Negro Week in 1926, other countries have joined the United States in celebrating Black people and their contribution to history and culture, including Canada, the United Kingdom, Germany, and the Netherlands. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you soon. And as always, don't forget to keep on learning.